I sure can't hear you. I heard that though.
I'm in there. Am I in there? You got me?
No, I can't hear you, sir.
Well, that's
I heard
certainly
that.
whack.
Uh-oh.
That's certainly whack.
Oh, I can hear you.
Okay. I just
It's
want to
just
make sure
real
we.
low.
Okay, I can turn myself
Maybe
up.
that's me. Go ahead. You good.
Yo, yo. That's better?
Yep.
All right. Well, what up, peoples? Um, we here to talk about this unfortunate circumstance, with the guy here, Mr. Kels. I hate to, be the bearer of bad news, you guys, but this is the Keep It Peep podcast where we take news, situations, and everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. Not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think. That is exactly the reason why I bust down the articles the way I do. And unfortunately, we got some bad news for you. It seems like the boy Kels has been called up. It says that they dropped the charges as far as the conspiracy. So we tried to tell all of y'all they was railroading the boy. Y'all didn't want to hear it. Y'all, when you taking them for a pedophile, you taking them. Yeah, shut up, nigga. We told you they was railroading the boy. We told you that. So now it come out. Now all y'all feel like boo boo sticks. Anyway, it says federal jury on Wednesday convicted R. Kelly of several child pornography and ex abuse charges in the hometown of Chicago, delivering another legal blow to the singer who is used to be one of the most biggest R&B stars in the world, and he still is. R. Kelly, 55, was found guilty on 3 counts of child pornography and 3 counts of child incitement. I'm sorry, child enticement. But the jury acquitted him on the fourth child pornography count as a conspiracy to obstruct justice charge, accusing him of fixing the state's child pornography trial in 2008. He was found not guilty on all 3 counts of the conspiracy to receive child pornography or for the 2 further enticement charges. The 2 co-defendants were not found guilty on all charges. Jurors who deliberated for 11 hours over 2 days wrote several questions to the judge on Wednesday, at least one indicating that the panelists were grappling with some of the case's legal complexities. One asked if they had to find Kelly both enticed and coerced minors, or he either enticed or coerced minors. Over the injection, Kelly's lawyer said the judge said that the only one needed to be found. They didn't really care what it was. They was trying to get Cuz on anything.
Period. This for
It would,
OJ.
yeah, and it would be all right if y'all would have got him when it was popping off and he was a big singer and all of that. But y'all waited till he could build that catalog and get more royalties and run it up a little bit so he can be vulnerable and you can take it from him, or he needs to sell it because of legal troubles. So this whole trial is felonious. At trial, prosecutors sought to paint a picture of R. Kelly as a master manipulator who uses fame and wealth to rear in starstruck fans, some of them minors, to actually abuse them and discard them.
Hold on. What? So
Well,
so what? Rock and roller don't do that.
yeah, I was gonna say, well,
Ain't that groupies? Ain't that the
well,
definition of a groupie that you're starstruck and now you're about to give me some because I'm this big star and you're starstruck? Isn't
I
that
would,
a groupie artist relationship?
I would even actually venture off to even say that, like that's just a part of the game. Like if you got fame, like
What? I thought it was par for the course.
Yeah, it don't make sense, but you know it's a black man doing it, so shame on you, black man,
Right.
for being
Oh,
a
oh,
sex symbol.
Like Bill Cosby.
Yeah. Kelly,
Oh,
born Robert Sylvester Kelly, was desperate to recover child pornography videos he had made lunged around in a gym bag. Witness says he said he offered up to $1 million to recover missing videos before his 2008 trial, knowing that they would land him in legal peril. The conspiracy to hide his abuse ran from 2000 to 2020, prosecutors say.
hold on, you just went out. There you go.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep doing that to me. I don't know why I keep doing that to me, but anyway, uh, wasn't that Harvey Weinstein that had influence and made movies and all of that too? So how long did his abuse go on?
I mean, quid
Since
pro quo at that level, it was like, give me some cooch and I'll put you in a row.
right, even if it's an extra.
Period.
Kelly Kelly associated Darren McDavid and not Milton Brown were co-defendants at the Chicago trial. Jurors acquitted McDavid and longtime Kelly businessman manager who was accused of conspiring with Kelly to rig the 2008 trial. Brown and Kelly, associated for years, was acquitted of receiving child pornography. Kelly had already been convicted of racketeering and sex trafficking in New York and sentenced to 30 years of prison. In Chicago, a conviction of just one count of child pornography carries a mandatory sentence of 10 years, with receipt of child pornography carries a mandatory minimum of 5 years. Judge can order that the defendants sentenced earlier in separate case serve their new sentence simultaneously or only after the first term is fully served. Federal inmates must serve at least 85% of their sentences.
Mm.
During closing arguments Tuesday, Kelly's attorney Jennifer Bowen likened the government's testimony and evidence to a cockroach and its case to a bowl of soup. If a cockroach falls into a bowl of soup, she said, you just don't pull out the cockroach and eat the rest of the soup. You throw the whole damn soup away. There you go. So basically, what they're saying is, and I agree. If you're gonna throw something out, throw it all out. Shit.
Right.
Just as too many cockroaches, she said. The prosecutor in this case, the three defendants called only a handful of witnesses over the 4 days. Co-defendant McDavid, who was on the stand for 3 days, may have damaged Kelly's hopes for acquittal by saying that he now doubts Kelly was truthful when he denied abusing anyone after hearing the superstar's accusers testify.
Buster.
Is this a white person? It must be. It says in closing,
Or a Tetherino.
yeah. I'm getting real Tetherino vibes.
I
And
promise.
in her closing rebuttal, prosecutor Janice Apprentice cited testimony that Kelly's inner circle increasingly focused on doing what Kelly wanted as his fame boomed in the 1990s. And ladies and gentlemen, what R. Kelly wants has to have sex with young girls, she said. Yeah. Four Kelly accusers testified, all referring to pseudoisms or their first names: Jane, Nia, Pauline, and Tracy. Some
All
cried when
ages of 18 and well of age of consent, by the
right.
way.
Yeah, some cried when describing the abuse, but others spoke calmly and with confidence. The fifth accuser, Brittany, did not testify. Sitting nearby in the suit and a face mask, Kelly often averted his eyes and looked down as his accusers spoke. Some dozen diehard R. Kelly fans regularly attended the trial. On at least one occasion during the break, several made hand signs of a heart at Kelly, and he smiled back. What, this nigga can't get no love or something like that?
Right.
Cause he going through something?
That's on trial too, huh?
It says Jane 37 was a government star witness and pivotal to fixing charge. The accused Kelly of using threats and payoffs to get her to lie on the grand jury before his 2008 trial and ensure that her and her parents wouldn't testify. A single video which states prosecutors said that Kelly abusing a girl of around 14 was the focal point of the trial. One witness stands for 2 days at on the stand for 2 days at the end of August. Jane paused, tugged the necklace, and dabbed her eyes with a tissue and said publicly for the first time that the girl in the video was her, age 14, and that the man was R. Kelly, who had been around 30. So they trying to say they finally found the girl that was in the sex tape that everybody had seen. Is that what they're saying?
That's what they saying.
Because I know if that was the real girl ain't even came forward yet. Because if she did, she would have been trying to get money a long time ago. So come on now. All right, y'all just want to seal the deal. I see. Some jurors in the 2008 trial said that they had to acquit Kelly because the girl in the video didn't testify. A federal trial in Chicago, Jane said she lied to the state grand jury in 2002 when she said that was not her in the video, saying part of her reason for lying was that she cared for R. Kelly and didn't want to see him have any trouble. Jane told jurors she was 15 when they first had intercourse. Asked how many times they had intercourse before she
I
turned
thought you just
18.
said she was 15 and
Yeah,
14 in the video.
she answered quietly, uncountable, hundreds. Man, I just kind of don't believe that, dude. But anyway, Jane, who believed that the teenager singing group first met R. Kelly in late 1990s when she was a junior high school, she had visited R. Kelly's Chicago recording studio with her aunt, a professional singer. Soon after that meeting, Jane told her parents Kelly was going to be her godfather. Jane testified that when her parents confronted Kelly in the 2000s, he dropped to his knees and begged them for forgiveness. She said he implored her parents not to take action and because Kelly loved him. Defense attorneys suggested the desire for money and fame drove the government witnesses to accuse Kelly and that they accused several people of trying to blackmail him. They also suggested that at least one of the accusers was 17, the age of consent in Illinois, when Kelly began pursuing her for sex. Bowen implored jurors not to accept prosecution's portrayal of her client as a monster, saying Kelly was forced to rely on others because of intellectual challenges and that he was sometimes led astray. Mr. Kelly can also be a victim, she said in her opening statements. Prosecutors played jury's excerpts and 3 videos that Jane said feature her. Court officials set up opaque screens around the jurors so journalists and spectators couldn't see the videos and the jurors' reactions. But the sound was audible in the video. The girl is heard repeatedly calling the man daddy. At one point, she asks, "Daddy, do you still love me?" The man gives her a sexual explicit instruction. Prosecutors said Kelly shot the video that was also evidence in the 2008 trial in a log cabin theme room in a North Chicago home around 1998. The accuser, Pauline, said Jane introduced her to Kelly when she was 14 in middle school and classmates. Kelly's Chicago home, she came to his home later. Pauline described her shook when she said that she first walked into Kelly and he was naked. Jane said she said Kelly told her that everyone has secrets. This is our secret, she testified. Pauline told jurors that she still cares for Kelly, but as a 37-year-old mom, she says she now has a different perspective. When I read things, I comprehend.
Hold on.
It just
None of it makes it. You went to the parents' P and the dad didn't still on you. You telling him that you fondled and bondled his teenage daughter and he didn't still on you, P. Nothing.
or y'all didn't. Now I would have believed it if there was a settlement involved, because nigga would have had to break me off some money. Or I'm saying if you go on that coochie route, if you ain't gonna beat him up for touching your daughter, then the next other thing would be benefiting from it, right?
At least that. We didn't even hear of that.
That's what I'm saying. if somebody did something to me, kid, she said, to my kids, she said, I'm killing them, period. Well, duh.
Duh.
So you saying their father didn't have those same sentiments? I wouldn't give a care if it was R. Kelly or motherfucking old dirty bastard.
Oh,
Nigga,
or
you got to
your
go. Yeah, nigga, you got to go. I don't care
You're
who you.
you're a mom yourself, and you just said you would whack them. So you're telling me came to your mom and your dad, and both of them was like, "Oh, it's cool, Kales. Don't even worry about it."
Yeah, I'm feeling real funny about that. I'd hate to see my brother like this, man. You know, everybody makes decisions. He might have made some messed up ones. But all I'm saying is give everybody the same treatment. Can we get the straight across the board demonization? Can we get the straight across the board? You know what I'm saying? All of that. Like, this is clearly sent to send a message that, you know, successful black men, watch out, because any skeleton in your closet is going to be on display at the Smithsonian.
And not just randomly when you're at the top of your game.
Yeah. They made sure they got him at the top of the game. But anyway, I'm not gonna hold y'all, man. I'm just gonna mold y'all and fold y'all and scold y'all, man, on being on code. I mean, off code, being off code, being on code, both of them.
Jack.
Glad to see y'all, you know what I'm saying, in here rocking with us. Notice YouTube didn't send out the notifications till late. But join us tomorrow for a great episode of Keep It P Raw. Tomorrow's Raw Day, all day. And we're going to have a master mix of about a 30-minute long joint of a couple stories. Might even have some distractions in there for you, you know? There's been a lot of going on in a couple videos I've been wanting to show you. Huh? I
said DJ Yanni in the place to be.
I know. I almost kind of need a nap right now, fam. Other than that, man, let me grab this for y'all. 4 words that we leave you with. It is love, peace, blessings, and aloha. For Shoha out the Doha. And then take these commercials. That's one. Well, yeah, take both of these commercials. I got all type of commercials for you. So we just gonna start it off just like this.
We need to go out here and say exactly what we want. And we got to say it with our chest. And we kind of start pussyfooting around, and we got to stop being scared to say exactly what we want, what we need. We need that paper. Say it with your chest. Damn all that. We need justice. We need y'all to love us. No. We don't need that paper. We need reparations in the form of a check. Let's stop being afraid to say that. Yeah?
But much love and respect, you know what I'm saying? But tune in to J Lava, YouTube, TV, and everything else, and you're gonna see what you want to see. If you have any questions that you want to know, inbox him, hit him, and he gonna tell you. And if you haters got something that y'all want to say, keep it to yourself, cause we don't care.
Sure.
Hey, Roy, I gotta stay loyal.
You like that?
You know, right? The guy got the drop on me.
I had to bring it back one time. Rest in peace to the beat.
Nothing like this on stage, screen, radio, TV, and cable, baby.
Music TV.
Many ways for you to run my cash. Cook the shit. Cook the shit. You cook the shit. You cook the shit. Shit. On staff. Too many ways for you to run my cash. Talking compensation, it's about that time.
Below average, blood on her hair, she's so tragic. Be careful for her love, she love.
Hey, Riri.
Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement.
Count love and down, but you can't count them out, baby. Life give me lemons, I make lemon rain. Moving through loopholes, working round shit. All of your misconceptions, you thought I would miss my blessings.
Get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you play this shit.
You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look, see I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made.
Big dog tryna bring it back. I'ma slide in the way, bring it back. Let a nigga tap, tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back.
That Irish sea moss. Get you some sea moss, dog.
I'm always on the go, I'm always moving fast. I be running up a check, I be getting at the bag. I don't mean no disrespect, I ain't coming at you bad, but shorty gotta go, cause you sell it to me fast. Probably be here all day if it wasn't for you. I don't mean to cut you off or interrupt.
All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is
Industry changing, your content's strange, but I'm good, and I'm straight. I'm from the land of the 10,000 ladies. I know you wish you could, but some can't. I learned from my mistakes and I done felt all the breaks. Learn to cut the grass real fast for the snakes. Learn to give a little bit more